Good morning, afternoon, and evening. I need to get, I'm trying to get the timings right on the scene transitions with the music, but I'm really not very a musical person, so that's difficult for me. But in each case, today is Friday, June 27th. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday and had a good week, of course. If I haven't spoken to you yesterday. Fun fact about today, 1955, Illinois became the first US state to make it compulsory by law to wear a seatbelt. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if they didn't do that back then, if that transition to safety didn't happen then, I'm pretty confident we wouldn't have, we'd probably be a couple 100 million people short, would be my guess. So it's really saved an insane amount of lives. So props to the state of Illinois for starting that trend. Well done. And thank you, of course. Also, happy birthday to Mr. Tobey Maguire. He turns 50 today. So I'm hoping he's not like full swing midlife crisis, because I think he's a wonderful actor and I enjoyed all the movies he's in. Probably most prominently for a lot of people is Spider-Man, but he's done good stuff. As for the question of the day, what's a book that changed you? For me, the answer is Start With Why. It's a book written by Simon Sinek. I'm a very big fan of the way that book approaches basically your mentality to life. And so the reason from where it changed my life is that when I was, let me see, probably 29 or so. I think 29. I was like, it's either 29 or early 30s. I got that book. I read it just casually, randomly. I was like, oh, I feel like I should just read more. And I started to getting into the swing of reading more. And that book basically describes why it's so important to have something to strive for, something bigger than you, something far away. Because if you're all short term, then you're going to end up chasing your own tail, which is a really good metaphor, I think, for something a lot of people nowadays would call the rat race. But basically living your life in a way where if I ask you, you know, are you happy? Are you fulfilled with your life? Most people are like, that's a horrible question. But the only reason why they feel that way is because there's nothing bigger than them that they're chasing. And that book does a phenomenal job describing why it's so key, and it gives a lot of examples of people that have done it and why it works. And, you know, obviously a lot of it is just theory and hypothesis, but I believe it. I'll be honest, from my life experience, I think everything in that book is accurate as crap. It's insane. So definitely worth considering if you enjoy reading. Start With Why by Simon Sinek. So it's a very, very well-renowned book, to be fair. Oh yeah, like I said, I used to believe like I just watched way too many movies or gamed too much. You know, I was like, oh, I just want to help people, right? But then I was like, I'm just naive, I'm young, I'm dumb. But then over time, I realized I got lucky, because chasing something bigger than you is basically a blessing. So we'll see how you guys answer that question. I might be adding that to my list of books to read, so we'll see. As for today's stream theme, Dune Awakening Part 3. Been playing the game for about 5 to 6 hours now. It feels absolutely amazing. I'm literally, you know, like full on newbie mode, and it already feels amazing. And so for those of you who haven't heard of the game, haven't seen it, it's basically a combination of a survival game like Minecraft, if you will, but combined with like RPG elements of a Witcher game, like the Witcher franchise or Red Dead Redemption franchise. And so there's a, like, I'm not confident as to how to describe what this game is, but it feels amazing. And for me, like I'm someone who really enjoys fluid gameplay. Like they nailed the gameplay. But I'll talk about it as I'm playing today. There's a lot of tiny little things and I'm like, oh, it's so good they did that. Like it's super tiny, but the impact is gigantic. So they nailed the perfection in the detail concept. And if you're interested in joining, if you play the game, I'm on a European server called Orion, and you have to select Sietch Umbu is what it's called. And I'm pretty sure we can play together if you join that. Okay, as always guys, feel free to join. You don't have to ! join now, because I'm pretty sure everyone can just join. And scan the QR code if you'd like to join on the Discord. Feel welcome to, of course, as always. Alright, let's go for 3 hours of having fun together, team. Here we go. Let's see what the first statement is before I do the shoutouts. Everyone should learn coding. This came up yesterday as well. I feel like there's something wrong with my coding. Yes, so for me the answer is yes, everyone should learn coding. But I goofed. Zyrus! Zyrus is a coder, guys. Cheater. Okay, alright. Let me unmute on Discord. Cyrus is like, no, I like my job. Okay, fair. All right, good start, Cyrus. All right, you win. GG. All right, shout outs, of course, to Mr. Cyrus, Pablo. Pablo, thank you again for all the support, man. You're an absolutely wonderful person for supporting me. For those of you that don't know, you get absolutely nothing out of it. If Susan, the person that does my artwork, makes a new emoji, I give it to everyone for free. Just if you follow the channel, like you get all the emojis. So it's all just actual support from me. So I appreciate that a lot. I would never paywall anything because I don't enjoy the concept of paywalling stuff. Like inducing FOMO is usually what I call it. 3 yeses though. Okay, we should learn code. I agree. I feel like we should learn coding. All right, continuing the shoutouts. Pablo, Dark, 2IQ, Mr. Cyrus, of course. Good seeing you guys. Also, Titanic, if you're still here. Shubratri, rest well, man. Good night. He's from India. That's why I'm saying that. He's going to sleep. It's like probably midnight where he is. Like 11 p.m. or something. Rest well, Titanic. Whiskey James, good seeing you again. How are you doing? Toby indeed is 50 right now. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Getting old quickly, guys. We're getting old quickly. That's how it works. And Mr. Cool, of course. Hope you guys been well. Let's see. And Craig, hello. I have seen people get absolutely frustrated and be very miserable trying to learn the code. Just doesn't go with their mindset. Yeah, I suppose. But assuming that they can tolerate it, right? So assuming you can get past the hurdles, do you feel like it's something that would benefit them in life? And for me, like, I'll be honest, I'm a nurse. Like, I had nothing to do with coding. Like, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing to do with coding. Most nurses are, like, anti-computer even, right? And so learning to code for me was such a big shift. Like, it was insane. Like, so obviously I'm not a very good coder, in my opinion, but just learning the concept of how stuff works is good regardless, right? Like regardless of where you are. But coding lets you automate like really boring stuff in your life and gives you back time, literally. So you invest a bit of time first, you learn a new skill, which is coding, and then you automate the boring stuff in your life. All right, guys, for those of you that haven't seen me play Dune, I am playing something called a Bene Gesserit, which is like a witch type thing. But it's just a class, so you can, you have your standard classes. So you have your dudes who like swords, your dudes who like guns, basically. You have your, I guess this class probably falls into like some sort of a mix between rogues / wizards, I would say. So there's your classes, if you will. I went for that one, which gives me this move right here. And also I can use something called the voice, which lets me basically do multiple things. You can like lure people out of cover on a very high cooldown. You can stun people. There's a bunch of things you can do with it, but here I can show you guys the skill list really quick while I check Discord, because Sakura's not saying anything.
Oh, I was letting you do your intro. Hello, everyone.
Sakura's on the server with me. Sakura's the guy that got me into content creation, guys. He wasn't here often, but I feel like this is gonna be the one game where we get to hang out again together, Sakura. It's gonna be cray. I'm getting the slang down. I got this. Alright. Let's see. No one's gonna say cringe, please. Like, support. Let's see. Hypothetically speaking, everyone could learn it. Not everyone would want to. No, that's why I'm pretty sure the statement was should. Right? It was should. And in my opinion, you should. So don't become a software developer. That's not what I would say. I mean, like, understand that there's a lot of stuff you do every single day that's extremely repetitive. And by simply learning how to code, you could get rid of it. And so yesterday I said, I think there's a triple criteria. If you have something that you feel is important to do, and at the same time you have to do a lot, and on top of that you don't enjoy doing, so you have to do it, you do it a lot, but you don't really want to do it. If something meets those 3 criteria and you can code it out of your life, like, get to that ASAP. Right? And so I'll give you guys an example. This is typical Phacil for those of you that don't know me that well. Like, I have automated curtains, okay? So like I bought a little device, it's a Dutch device. And so I put it on my curtain. And so sometimes people are like, dude, can you not just grab the curtain? Alright, a bit of combat here, guys. And so I'm like, no. I go, because the thing is,
Eyes on target.
I'm gonna be grabbing those curtains for the next 50 years of my life. And so yes, it only takes a couple seconds to grab the curtain. But if you take into account I'd be doing that twice a day. Let's say it's 5 seconds of my life each day, okay? Do the math. Okay, 50 years? Are you serious? 50 years is freaking 15,000 days, okay? That's a lot of time you win back. And so there's a lot of stuff like that where, like, and that's just the curtain, of course, but there's a lot of tiny little things you'll do in your life that with coding you can get rid of, giving you back time. And you, those of you that do know me well, like, I'm not interested in money whatsoever, but I'm very interested in time. I've spent a lot of mental effort devoted to making sure I have as much time as I can with, you know, so I can spend it with, you know, my kids, with people I love, my girlfriend, you name it, right? So definitely. But of course, it's an opinion, it's an opinion. I'm not saying you should do it if you don't like it. I'm saying that there's a very big amount of profit to be had there. Bigger than money, I would say. Water. This game makes you drink water like mad because we're in a desert, so that does make sense. I actually have died in this game twice because I didn't drink water. Let's see, Whiskey says there's more coding skills though. I mean, Morse code is one way. Yeah, of course. Well, any form, I would say any form of understanding that there's tools we can use to help us live our lives more, what is it, efficiently, effectively, probably both. So yeah, for sure. I need to get to a rock before, once I get to open sand like this, I can get eaten by a giant worm. So there's a little bar that appeared beneath my reticle. If that starts waving really big, I need to get out of here. Because if, this is a fun fact, if the worm eats you, you lose everything you have on you. So that's a really big deal, honestly, in this game. So it's not, you know, oops, I got eaten by a worm. It's, oh no. And so if you have nothing on you, okay, alright. But for all intents and purposes, you're gonna have something on you. Let's see, I feel if you're inclined to do it and you don't find an issue with it, then yeah, absolutely learn how to do it, but really doesn't vibe with some people. No, agreed, of course, of course. That's true for everything, right? I'm saying that I think a lot of people, once they realize, or let me rephrase it actually, the moment you find motivation to do something is the moment you find utility for it in your life. The moment you believe that whatever skill you're learning is a skill that adds quality to your life, that's when you're like, oh, this is fun, right? And I think that's the beauty about coding. Like, funny enough, I tried coding a couple times, like learning it through like an app or something, right? And then I didn't know I could jump to climb faster. That's good. And then I got bored probably 3 or 4 times. So I wanted to automate a couple things in my life, and I was like, oh god, like I can't do this. This is just too boring for me. And then I realized that's the mistake I was making, right? It's not, you shouldn't learn how to code generically. You should figure out something you want to do in life that you could use coding for. Using coding as an example now, right? Like this is true for every skill. Uh-oh. What is this? Am I dead? What was that? What is happening? Okay, one second, I need to focus. I think I am. Am I getting ganked? This is not a PvP zone, is it? Well, in each case, like the mistake I made was I was trying to learn something without having a purpose for it. And so if you have something in your life that requires a certain set of skills, my advice is instead of buying your way towards it, which a lot of people will do, then if you're younger and you don't have the money for it, you'll just be like, well, crap, I can't do it. Oftentimes, realize you have a really solid option, which is learn how to do it. Because it's not just the problem you have right now that you're going to solve. There's problems in the future where you're going to be able to use, most likely, that same skill set. Well, Got him in the face. This should not be a PvP area, but the other things that spawned moved kind of human, so that was spooky. Alright, let's see. Doing good probably, just moved a few weeks ago. Nice! Are you all moved in? Do you still need to do a lot for your house, Whiskey? All in all, if you really want to try a good book, try The Memories of Shadow King, about FBI agent that went for 18 years undercover, and after the mission needed to accommodate to get back. Wow, 18 years. Okay, let me write that down. Memories of Shadow King. All right, writing this down. Thank you, Whiskey. All right, hello, Marcos. How are you doing? Of course, you can always ask a question, Whiskey. Always ask your questions. Here's my base, guys. I'm literally just running back to my base right now because the quest is farm 160 copper ores, but I don't have any backspace. And I'm hoping I run into Sakura here at some point. Sacre bleu, where are you?
Trying to figure out how to
This is my base.
build a structure there. Can't place a floor.
Yeah, I had the same problem. Take your time.
Indeed.
Take your time, man. It's really hard building a floor, I'm telling you. Let's see, Whiskey asked. I said, yeah, moved in already. Done? Now? Acclimatizing? I'm pretty sure that's a word, but I don't know how to. Acclimating to a new environment. Nice. How far did you move, Whiskey? Like, are you... I think you're from the Czech Republic? Or Polish? Something like that? Pretty confident. Oh, this is one of those things for those of you that enjoy games like Minecraft. I always got annoyed that when you got here, so these are my chests, you would have to open the chest like this, put stuff in there, and then go to the next chest, open it up, put stuff in there. In this game, they just added a button. It says here, quick deposit, F. So I press it, it checks all the stuff in my bags, and if it's in there, it puts it in there. So I can just go from box to box pressing F, and it empties my bag, which, in my opinion, like Minecraft, please? Does Minecraft do this already? I hope so. But like, this is such good quality of life. So big fan of how the devs in this game think about stuff. Big props to them. Fuel cells, darts, heal kits. I probably just make another... I feel like I just make more blood sacks, honestly. I need, I'm gathering water. But to gather water, I need to kill dudes and then extract their blood. Like a true nurse. And then basically, basically the blood purifier here takes care of the rest. Oh, that makes sense actually. Deposit. All right. Okay. Drink some water. Gonna go watch Scissor 7 or something. Have a good one, Mr. Cole. Have fun, bud. Thank you for dropping in. Let's see. Terraria does this too, but it checks all chests near you. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, that's better than Terraria does it better than. It definitely does it better. Very nice, Terraria. Props to you, honestly. It's full. Okay. It's amazing. Alright. So if this drops, then my base basically explodes or something, so... Need to make sure I have enough fuel cells. So that's nice. Blood sacks. Eve blood sack. One of these has... Hydration check, guys. Drink water. Thank you, Marcos. You've enjoyed DRG? Gonna go continue the Metro series now. Alright. Maybe we should drink when I drink in game. That is a good idea, actually. Thank you, Marcos. What is it? Be as simple as you can be. You will be astonished to see. No! I missed the quote. I missed it. Did you get the quote, Yash? No, he didn't. Yash is a Sacre Bleu. No, he didn't. I'll just put this in here. I'll put it in there. R. I sorted. Alright. Lately, I feel less and less like patience for human BS, and I kind of stopped talking to people that drains. This happens to everyone. That drains my energy. What is hard? That most of those people are the people at my workplace. So nowadays, people think I'm like sick or something because I don't talk to people. I don't need to talk at all. If I don't need to talk at all, it makes me feel better and more stable than when I try to be friendly to everyone. Nothing wrong with that, right? No, definitely not. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. In fact, I would say, like I said it halfway through the reading your text, this happens to everyone. But what you have to understand is that probably this comes with age, not always, sometimes sooner, but you're getting to a point where you realize your time is precious, so subconsciously or consciously. And so now you realize every minute or every second even you spend with someone that you don't feel adds to your life is a waste, literally. And you'd be right. And so then, of course, it becomes very frustrating if you can't get these people out of your life. And so there's the obvious answer, which is not fun because it is going to make you have to put in more work, but you can try to find another job. That's one. But of course, you're going to have to accept that there's a chance that you're going to find the same type of people there. And so the alternative, this is hard, but it is definitely there, is that you just tell people that you don't enjoy how they are and that you don't enjoy being around them. And that can be very confrontational. And so you definitely realize you don't, this doesn't have to be mean, but you do have to be able to word exactly why you feel like they don't add quality to your life. And if you can word it professionally, properly, it's not rude, it's direct. And realistically, no one's ever had a problem with direct. People have a problem with rude. So I'll give you an example. Someone that's lazy. We'll use someone that's lazy, okay? And being lazy, I personally don't have too much of a problem with, but let's say I did, right? It's not, I don't like you because you're lazy, right? That's rude. It's, I don't like you because I feel like you don't put in the effort that you could. I feel like you could achieve a lot more and you could, at the same time, while you're achieving more, help me out, which I guess is selfish. But that is why I feel this way about you, right? So you see, it's the same, we're having the same talk, but the phrasing and the wording makes everything. It's the whole difference. So definitely consider those options. So, find a different job or be willing to talk about it, because unfortunately, you're going to be around those people a lot. Have a good one, Marcos. Bye-bye, bud. Thank you for hanging out. Nice smiley again. Yeah, you're turning 40 this year. There you go, Whiskey. I called it age, unfortunately. Kill Xantara, which is here. Okay. That's nice. That's pretty close to us. Do I dare run across like I did last time? Probably not. Maybe I do. I don't know. I do need to farm copper ore though. That's a worm probably, see? All that dust getting puffed up. Need to watch out for the worm. Let's see, I can find enjoyment in lesser things. Yeah, exactly. Like I said though, it's just, I think if you ask me, most of that is just your brain saying, stop wasting your time on stuff that doesn't add quality to your life. And that includes people. And it's a thought I think you can avoid or run from for many years, probably decades. But at some point it catches up to you and your brain just says, at some point you're gonna have to do something about this. So whatever you do about it, it's not per se relevant, but you do have to do something about it. Thank you for the question, Whiskey. Fun question. If you want to know how I handle it, I have that talk with people. But only if I catch them in private and only if the occasion allows for it. If not, I handle it professionally and I literally do my best to avoid them as much as I can, but not in a rude way. So the same thing you're doing. But I make sure that if I get the opportunity, if I catch the window to basically smush this problem permanently, so I don't have to avoid them anymore, I do that. And honestly, it's worked really well in my life. Most of the time, either they end up understanding why I am the way I am around them, and they change their behavior, which is, you know, I'm very grateful for, of course. Or they don't, but now they end up avoiding me too. Okay, I need to focus. Please, worm, don't eat me. Don't eat me. I am just a dude running across the desert. Hello, Kugel Blitz, how you doing? Currently at a beach vacation. Whoa, dude, have fun. Getting your burn on, tan on. Very nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Kugel. You're welcome to join at some point, but definitely feel free to join. Hope you're doing well. Leaving Steam up so you can get the ad revenue. Oh, you're so nice, man. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. I prefer you enjoy the sun, man. Have a good vacation wherever you are. Question of the day: The Alchemist. I read it back in high school. It was the first fiction story where themes really resonate. Okay, I'll write it down. The Alchemist. I knew I was gonna get a book list out of this. I love it. The Alchemist. You guys probably do have to give me writer names, I realized. Something tells me there's gonna be a lot of similar names. Who's that? Oh. Get chopped. Choppy choppy, boy. You didn't see that coming. Got rushed. Good. Hello? Time to take their blood. Oh, no problem, Kugel. No worries, everyone's allowed to type. I do my best to answer everyone. Doing good so far. Sometimes I falter, but today I'm doing oh well, I think. Hello, Krieg. I think I remember you recommending that to me earlier. What, the book? The book, Krieg? What are we talking about? The Family Books is autobiography by Charles Manson. Okay, right. Yeah, you called it Memories of the Shadow King? By Charles Manson? By Charles Manson. Thank you. Okay, I edited it. Wrote it down. Question of the day. The Giver hit me hard in middle school? Okay. Do you know the writer? The Giver. Thank you for these book recommendations.
I actually read that book, The Giver. That's crazy.
Oh, nice. Never heard of it. What's it about? Do you remember? Or did you read it?
Yeah. It's just, I read it in like elementary school. It stuck with me all this time. It's different.
That's crazy. Well, that's crazy. You still haven't told me what it's about, but okay.
It's like a dystopian. It's like it starts off normal, and then it's like it's about the enjoyment of reading it. That's why I don't want to say too much. It's,
okay,
it's
all right,
really
okay.
Interesting, yeah.
It's dystopian. All right, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Lois Lowry. Okay, all right. Writing down Lois Lowry. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Thank you. Wrote it down. First book is The Family, Charles Manson. The second is on the Shadow King. It's like anonymous. The author goes by Crespo. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Memories of the Shadow King by Crespo in quotation marks. And then Family, The Family by Charles Manson. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Whiskey. This is the minigame, by the way. So content-wise, let me explain. Normally, like I'm half Asian, so hit me with your stereotypes, but normally farming for most people is boring. Not for me, though I enjoy farming. But it is repetitive. And in this game, it's actually not. Like, look, so you're supposed to scan it. You don't have to. You can also just like beam it like this. But if you scan it, it shows you a weak point like this, a blue line, and then you have to play the minigame and you have to basically delete the blue beam with your beam. So you have to aim. So farming became less farmy, which is really impressive to me. Because Is there another game that maybe Fortnite kind of did it? I played PvE Fortnite for like 2 weeks, where you have to hit the little target when you're farming. But that's about it. That's about all I could remember about games making farming fun. So, props to the devs, man. I'm playing on, again, for those of you interested in joining me, the server's called Orion. It's a European server. And then you have to choose Sietch Umbu is what it's called. UMBU. Let's see. One book that also changed my life, but more because it made me realize how good books could be, was a short excerpt from Anne McCaffrey's Harper Hall trilogy. I had zero concept that fantasy novels even existed. Ah. So wait, what's the book? What are the... Oh, it's multiple books. Harper Hall? Alright, guys. Get ready to watch me pro assassinate. This is how you do this. You just go here, and you get spotted by the dude back there, and then you stun them like this. Boom! And you pop him in the face like this. And this guy too. And then you lose half your health trying to ambush them. And then you say GG. Hello? Whoa! Come on, dog. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, this guy's shooting me through the... Rude. Come on. Worst position ever, Phacil. Come on, this is not how you play a shooter game. 1 second. 1 second. Made it up. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, here. It has an Elden Ring parry system, guys, for those of you that enjoy that. Like, they put everything in this game. They gave us shooters, they gave us Elden Ring, they gave us Minecraft, they gave us Witcher. Like what is this game? Someone explain to me exactly where we categorize this genre. Let's see. Farming in games, I usually don't mind it. I even felt called out by a boss in V Rising that says, and I quote, "I admit, I do enjoy the grind." And then a game like this should be fun. Again, apparently there's endgame PvP, which people are not liking, but probably just because you can lose a lot of stuff and people don't like getting ganked. But I played a game called Ion with Sakura, which is relatively similar, and just, you know, like if you put your ego aside and just do your best to enjoy the PvP, win or lose, games like this are a lot of fun. Where do I go? Oh. Oh, up there. I need to go up there. Alright. Oop! Climb, alright. I would recommend it if you like novels, but I don't know. It would have... I don't know if it would have wider appeal. The Giver was just a fantastic book. Brave New World and 1984. By who? So I can write it down. Where do I go? Over there. I need to watch out getting dehydrated. But this game also has like a really heavy sun effect. So you see the little bar above my head? When I'm in the sun like this, if I overheat, then I get dehydrated faster. But then the shadow, obviously it dims it. But what's really cool about this game is that the shadows move depending on the time of the day. And also like the base you built gives you also has a shadow. So there's a bunch of tiny little details that I feel like they nailed in this game. There's a lot of heart. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of heart and passion in this game, developer-wise. I'm not a coder, but I can tell. There's way too many details they thought about for that to not be passion. People did not just rush through their job. They put in the time and effort. Proper. Yeah, sure. Are you gonna tell me where you are? Sacre bleu? Sacre bleu is gone. Alright. Oh, let me write those down. Writing down the names. Ooh, shadow. Alright, so the first one is... Oh. Brave New World. Thank you for all these book recommendations, guys. Aldous Huxley and 1984 by George Orwell. That's a famous writer, I'm pretty sure. I've heard that name. I'll be honest, I very rarely read fictional books. Most of it is just autobiographies or psychology books, medical books, obviously, so this is fun for me. All three rather short. That's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. Lets me get through more books. Am I in the wrong spot? What is happening? No, I'm definitely in the right spot. Hello. Got her in the foot. Please tell me there's water here. Water plants. There's some plants I can drink dew from. Hello, dew? Please, dew. Please, dew. Alright. I am confident. Falling there kills me. I can, however, run into this wall and then grab onto it. And then come down here. Pray that there's dew here. Hello, dew? I'm gonna die from dehydration again. Peace. Okay, fine, I'll press F. I wanted to save my F button. This suit gathers my sweat and filters it, which is dope. Yo! Was that a grenade? It was! What a badass. Pretty sure that was the boss. I did. Whoa! Excuse me. I'm definitely taking your blood. Dropped a nade on me. Oh, forgot to remove the tip. Alright. Drinking more sweat. Let's see. Fahrenheit 451. Okay, let me... You guys are dropping all the books on me, alright. Fahrenheit 451. Ray Bradbury. Thank you. Fun. Yeah, it's funny how religious people tell me I have a wild fantasy, but hypocritically they call the Bible a real book, even though it's mostly sci-fi fan. Even though it's the most sci-fi. Okay, alright. Yeah, we'd have to go into religion and politics there, but I personally am an atheist, but I'll be honest, I'm not confident enough to say I'm right, so I guess that makes me agnostic, so I don't know. But long story short, I know a lot of people get a lot of strength out of religion, and I do have a lot of love and respect and gratitude for that, so I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm pretty sure the official label would be agnostic, but I don't know. I'll see whatever people want to categorize me as. Maybe that's one of my best habits ever. I don't really care about labels. That's probably helped me quite a bit in my life. No, I need to run back to base. Khalef's monument is over there. I guess it was just inside, probably. Where's your monument, Caliph? Upstairs? Probably. Probably upstairs. Oh, there we go. Dew. Drink with dew. Now the question is, how do we get up there? Oh, looks pretty apparent. Is it up there though? Feels like it's up here. Whoa, you can attach your... This is new, I didn't know this. Okay. I can attach to the... Okay. Okay. I be free running. Come on, please tell me it's up here. It has to be up here. Yes, it is. Oh no. I need to drop something because I don't know what the heck that was. Maybe I put the bandage in here? No, I'm still full. Whatever, I guess I drop. Some stone. What the heck is this? Holtzman actuators. Okay, that's new. Alright, alright. Nothing else is here? Okay. Oh man. I feel like I just drop more rocks and then I have backspace and then I go for the mark instead of running back to base. I'll do that. Alright. Ooh! Ooh! Grab onto something! Dude! Alright, we're good. Let's see. Yes, I'm a non-believer. More people died in the name of God than for any other reason. That is true, actually, I believe. I think I've heard the statistic. I think it's an actual statistic. Probably don't even need the statistic, but always keep confirmation bias in the back of your head. Your brain will convince you of whatever it is you want to believe, so be careful. Another cap down here, okay. Down here? Where is it? There we go. Oh, grab it, grab it. Choppy choppy. Got her. No, I can't parry that. Rude. Oh, I needed to press Alt. Oh, this guy got me good. Well played. Good thing you're an NPC. Pretty confident I would have lost that PvP fight. Yeah, brain can do that. It's his fault then when you let your intrusive thoughts win. Yeah, technically it's you, but I get you. I get you, Whiskey. Technically it's you. Alright, more that way, alright. Well, let's see. Sakura? Sakura? Is Sakura still here? I feel like he ditched me. He definitely ditched me. Or he's muted. Sometimes he mutes and then he forgets to unmute, like me. Something's here. I did that pretty smoothly. Took no fall damage. More blood. Give blood. Bum 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 bum. Alright, going across to the other side. I thought personality is in the lower subconscious. Yeah, but that's very easy to say, well, it's my unconscious, so I'm not conscious of it, so therefore it's not my fault. I would say if... Okay, let me put it this way. If you do something that you don't agree with, but you don't try to do anything to prevent it from happening again, is it really subconscious? Definitely let you contemplate that one. Oh, this stuff again. Oh. Oh, barely. Fire, please. Them dudes and them grenades. Alright then. Oh no. Booby traps. Backpack full. Drop this, I guess. Maybe I drop a bit of fuel cells since I have a crap ton of those. Alright. Alright. Do I need to go get another statue here? Probably. There's something here still. No, I need to run really far south now. Bring it. Whoa! Dodged you good! Sidestepping like a G. Well, but you can argue that your brain made you, right? Well, to be fair, I kind of live by the quote, you control your mind or it controls you. So it's a battle. You know, there's the whole, there's two wolves inside of us, there's two bears inside of us. There's 100 of these metaphors. I think it all comes down to the same concept though. You control your mind or it controls you. And you have to, you kind of have to accept that that's basically the rest of your life. You control it or it controls you. That's it. Everything else is ostrich strategy. Burying your head really deep. But of course, an opinion. Let's see. True, but I didn't kill anyone yet, so I'm thinking I'm in control. That's a very low bar, man. That's but okay. All right, I'll take it. Props to you, Whiskey. Props to you. I like it. I like it. I guess it's true. It's wherever you want to put the bar. I'll give you that much. Do I go this way, I guess? Oh, fall damage. This way? This way? This way? Oh, getting better at this, I feel. Pretty fun tech. Alrighty. You do need to start somewhere, you're right actually. That is very true. What's the quote? Colin Powell says, surround yourself with people who take their work seriously, but not themselves. Those who work hard and play hard. I like this. This is like the perfect quote for you, Whiskey. What are the odds? Most likely people that do this, you don't mind. Those are the odds, to be fair. Oh man, I just keep gathering stuff, but I definitely need more space. Oh, I feel like I need these more. Probably this. Okay, right. Is what it is. Alright, worm, please. Maybe myself calling Paul then? Am I dead? No, I'm dead. I'm dead. He wants to eat me. I'm pretty sure that's a warning. But I'm out of here. I'm outie. Leave me alone, worm. That's a big wormy worm. Nah, I think probably next time he would just eat me. That was the warning. I'm kinda spooked. Please, wormy worm. I'm just trying to shoot a guy in the head. Please? There's stuff down here. That worm not gonna leave me alone? Get chopped. Not fast enough. Oh ho ho ho. Got her good. Alright, let's do some skill points. How many skill points do I have? 5! Holy crap. Alright, I need to get in there. Okay, so this was the stun voice. I haven't really used this voice. I don't know. It's this I used it once on the 2-man. It's like it shoots like a wave forward and then it stuns them for 5 seconds. But if you hit him, then it breaks him out of the stun. But obviously it can be really good for crowd control. This makes them ignore me. Same concept. Uses a voice thing. This makes me do more damage if they're stunned, staggered, or knocked back. This is kind of like a roguey build. Like dagger build. I think this is an AoE buff. Gives you enough strength to push through almost any attacks. You and your allies will have boosted damage mitigation and stagger resistance. Maybe I just go for that, honestly. These are all passives that give me more healing and stuff. This is more max health. Definitely take that one. This is less likely to get poisoned. Okay, we'll skip that for now. This is reduced poise damage, so that's when I get staggered, because I took a lot of damage when the guy stabbed me. This is get rid of poison faster, but it's a skill though. So is it poised or probably this? I don't know if I care about poison too much yet. I haven't been poisoned at all. Maybe that's later game. But then this is... yeah, that's the battle thing, right? We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I need to go to find a Bene Gesserit trainer apparently. Okay, we'll just save up the points then. Very well. Okay, time to shoot whoever's here. Let's see. By the way, how you been, man? Talking about... no worries. I've been good, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I went on vacation to Greece a couple weeks ago. So that was nice. Basically with the kids by a swimming pool. That was the whole vacation. But it's a good time. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to be had to enjoy in life. But for me, like, just hanging out with my kids and my girlfriend is everything. And with you guys, to be fair. So yeah, I had a good time. Thank you so much, Whiskey. Let's see. Looking at the skill tree... yeah, there's a you can multi-class it for sure from what I can tell. Because I went to a little town area and that was a trooper. Where is it? This one. So it said that if I do his quest, it unlocks the trooper tree, which is this. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can multi-class it. So people like you, Zyrus, that like min-maxing, this is all you, man. Enjoy. I'm sure there's going to be some things in there that are like full-on meta. But I play for fun. You know I am. So fair's fair. Looks good. Okay, okay. Where do we go? Up there. Climb it. Time to climb. Backspace is a problem right now because I'm a big pack rat. I farm everything and I just can't do it right now. But that's normal, obviously. Been playing for like 5 hours total. Just started the game. Hello? There is a dude here. Chopped her up. What? No compatible container. I filled all my blood bags. Alright then. It does keep zooming out though. Can I not leave it zoomed in? Game? Hey Sakura! Is Sakura here? I found the social button. Invited him to party. Do you want to party, Sakura? Sakura's not here, guys, I swear. Dude just left me. Dude just left me. Okay, luckily we have to take a break. So I can go cry during the break. But first I answer chat. Awesome. Planning family trip at my level up week. Level up week. You mean you turned 40 or what? This location we're nearest to for like 5 miles. That is nice, honestly. Just detaching yourself from stuff that's busy and crowded. I know there's really good research, Whiskey. This is probably a fun fact for you. There's really good research done that probably one of the things that's causing a lot of psychiatric illnesses is just regular city noise for people that live in cities. So our brain is not used to constantly hearing cars and honking, and there's a bunch of things you hear and smell and see, and it's just a lot of stimuli. And there's research that suggests, so it's not obviously 100%, it very rarely is. But if you detach yourself from all of it, which is why a lot of people probably like going out into nature, that our brain can actually come to rest. So it's pretty scary research, to be fair. Well, that's really cool, like that. That does mean the initial class selection does not matter that much. Yeah, but there's some things that I chose. I don't remember what really, Zyrus, but there's some things apparently that you can't change. But you can change the classes. So that's the good news. The game looks very good. Honestly, it feels amazing right now, so I'm gonna keep defending it for now. Like, it's all the tiny little details, right? So you guys can see I'm like rushing into them, but I right click right as I get to them. If I don't right click, I'll run past them. But there's like tiny little details like that I enjoy. So they give you a lot of stuff to work with, tech-wise as well. And I love good gameplay games. I'll take good gameplay games with bad lore over the opposite, over, you know, bad gameplay with good lore. But that's a choice, that's a choice. Alright guys, let's do a quick break. Walk around for 5 minutes. Make sure you don't like stay put. Make sure you get a drink, get a snack, and go to the bathroom. And have a glass of water ready for all the hydration checks incoming. Alright guys, catch you in 5 minutes. All right, we back. We are backsies. Whoa, this random dude spawned. What a timing, holy crap. I guess I could have died. That's not handy. Okay, gotta remember they respawn pretty quick. Come on. I need to climb up there. Ooh, am I dead? I'm dead. Oi, 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 that was close. Holy crap. I ran out of stamina because it wasn't reaching. Woo! I was confident I was dead there, actually. Very close. Oh, I'm also dehydrated. That's not good. Please, game. I'm just trying to... Oh, that's a weird bug. What's happening? That was weird. Game? I am out of water. Maybe I drink blood? I can drink blood, but it costs HP. But it does give me water. I'm assuming it cost me temporary HP, because if not, this is problematic. Dude, I'm just trying to get up there. Better. But apparently it's not up here. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's down there. Where the heck is it? So this was the camp I was at. The other way around. Okay. Okay. Excuse me? Why did he not climb? In here? Not in here? Feel like it's down here. Was it really up there? Where's the entrance? I'm just here to shoot someone. Let me in. Oh! No, I didn't find it. I didn't find it. But I found water. Nice. Also, drinking the water removed the debuff from the blood. Excuse me. Alright. He's definitely in here. Backpack full. What do I drop? I will drop... What's heavy? 19, 16, 78. I dropped some of this. Well, that's way too much. I didn't want to drop all of it. Split. That's good enough. I saw that coming. I knew he was standing there too. Bummer.
I see someone.
You see someone?
Identify.
Right. I killed Cardanus Ulun. What's the quote? Henry Ford said, "Thinking is the hardest work there is," which is probably the reason why so few engage in it. Maybe. I get what he meant, of course. That properly deducing stuff and getting somewhere through pure rational thinking is definitely not the easiest job in the world, but whether it's the hardest work, it's a good quote, but I don't know. I don't know, Henry Ford. I don't know. Right, I guess we go south. Back towards our base. We made it. We done shot some dudes. Was that the entire quest? I think that unlocked the trooper. Yeah, report back to Gavori at Griffin's Reach. Yeah, that unlocks the trooper skill tree, I'm pretty sure. That's what I just did. I am a trooper. Can I not? I can't actually hit from here? Bummer.
Someone's here.
Whoa, ho, ho. Excuse me. I keep taking one random bullet. I think I shoot twice and then sidestep. Pretty sure that's the way to handle these. That's definitely what it looks like. What is this? Small vehicle fuel cell? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. More stuff over there. Alrighty. Up there? Down here. Probably up there. Oh, parched. What do you mean parched? I still have water. But I'm parched? Come on, game. I think that did work, actually. Maybe I tapped 3 times faster. Also, instead of double tapping, triple tapping, and then sidestep. Probably. Ooh. Thank you, Greg. Random corpses, okay. Oh, snap. Was it just a trap? Probably. Okie dokie. That works pretty well. Got tapped less, I feel. Still took a tap, but I do feel like I'm getting tapped less. Alright then. This way probably? Maybe I check this one since I'm close to... Oh, it might be a bit far. Okay, go here, here, here. Go here. There's a base there. Welcome back, Whiskey. Warm place. This worm really wants to eat me. I feel like he really, really wants to eat me. Like, just give me a break. Took a shower, done some food? Nice. Nice. I will do my best to be entertaining. So look, this is someone else's house, see? Which I think is cool about this game. Because you share a server with people. So that's dope, honestly. Yeah, I probably check here, honestly. Do I die on the way there, though? That's the question. Do I get eaten by the worm? And if I do, what do I lose? Do I care? I kind of care. Oy. Well, you know what they say. No guts, no money. Or something like that. Pretty sure it's something like that. Oh, it's not too bad, alright. Okay. I'm leaving. Calm down, worm. I'm leaving. Let's see. Can you only use dash out of combat? No, I can use it in combat. No, I'm definitely not using the dash enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, Mist, if you answered, can you make your custom character or you playing preset? No, you can make a custom character. Like very, very custom. Like jawline and everything. What's happening? It bugs out sometimes. The graphics are weird sometimes. Once I get my computer driver cert, I think I will try a swordman build that uses dash. I like it. Nice. Honestly, we're gonna have a good time playing this game together. I feel it. Even when we get ganked and we lose all our stuff in PvP, we're still gonna have fun. I guarantee it. We're just gonna have fun. Okay, so there's nothing here? Really? Why is there nothing here? Okay, well. Nothing here. No! What is that? Pretty sure that's worm. Worm? Excuse me? Just passing through. Excusez-moi. That's pretty techy. So I dash and then I check my minimap while I'm dashing. I am the tech master. Let's see. Awesome. When I get it, gonna make some hot Bene Gesserit waifu. Okay, alright, whiskey. Alright. For PvP, I just have to kind of prioritize what I'm doing. Get ganked, we will be the gankers, not the ganky. Most of the time, I hope. But you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. As long as we have fun, honestly. As long as we have fun. Home sweet home, guys. Home sweet home. Probably loot this since I'm here anyway. Ooh, skill point plus 1. Bag's full. Perfect. The calculations are real. Is that everything? Oh, of course there's new stuff. That makes sense. I feel like I make... No. Button. I feel like I make more bags. Can I put boxes on top of each other? Can I put boxes on top of each other? connect to a structure. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, guess not. Just make more of these then. Move this here, probably. Yes. And then build more of these. Probably. Ooh. You guys have to admit, I am the best builder the world has ever seen. What's the... Climate change is reversible, yes or no, guys? Here we go. Pull out the scientists. I feel like Craig just sat up straight in his chair when he saw this. Yes or no? Here we go. Is there something that protects your stuff when you're not in game? Or can anyone come and steal it? No, there's first of all you have the doors, but then this generator you have to keep loaded up. So right now I put enough fuel cells in there. It lasts 20 days. But see, this is one of those things that I really enjoy about a game like this. Like imagine... Well, first of all, guys, is climate change reversible? Yes or no? But like imagine if we play this as a group, you can actually give people... I can give you guys permission to just run in and out of my base, grab whatever you want. And you can do it per chest. Like look at this. Like if I interact here, where is it? Here, general settings, I can change it. So it shows you who can pick it, like who can grab stuff from it. So you can give per chest permissions to people, and the same for the door. Yeah, it's definitely reversible, guys. Remember, sometimes people are like, no, they've done the math, Phacil. They've done the math. Completely irreversible. You can no longer fix climate change, right? Okay, let me do this like this. Look, I'm gonna be straight. You have to understand that people have been having apocalyptic thoughts forever, okay? Forever. And when people say, well, the math's been done, Phacil, it's impossible. They do the math based on what we have, okay? But there's people out there right now inventing stuff we've never seen before, capable of stuff we've never heard of, and we couldn't even imagine and fathom. So you cannot make calculations based off of what someone hasn't made yet, right? And so if you understand that, you understand calculations are an estimate and very often very wrong, right? And so this is the beauty to life. So optimism is everything, guys. So yes, definitely reversible. All right. Let's see. When planet get rid of people, it repairs itself in a decade. Yeah, I believe so. I think it's the math was done. I think it's like somewhere around a century or something, 100 years, and it's back to what it was, like full on Oasis utopia, if you will. Pretty sure. Might be shorter. You might be right, actually, Whiskey. Just. Okay. Now it's time for me to research scavenger rags, a Karpov 38, and a Kinjal. Okay. Research. Ooh. I want new recipes. Thank you. The Karpov is the gun I'm using, and the Kinjal is the dagger I'm using. I will take. Yes, please. And then fabricate a full set of rags. Will do. Hello? Interact with it? Oh. Can I make this? I can make this. A unique water container that contains more water? Do I have... What is a leader John? Do I have a leader John on me right now? What the heck? Whatever, I'm making it anyway. Make this. Can I make these? I can. Let's see. Scavenger set incoming. Easy even. Holy crap, my farm. You guys are gonna love playing this games like this with me. I am a farm master. You need mats? I got you, don't worry. Probably make another carp off. Wait, what did I make? Scavenger steel suit mask? And this is scavenger light armor. Wait, did I already have these on? I'm silly. My bad. Oh, I do have these on. Haha. Okay. Stop. 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 JK, I goof. That I don't have though. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. See, this is a good thing about being a farmer and not caring about anything else. Those I have. This? What the heck is this? What is this? Does that gather water? What does this do? How does this work? It's for those going on a journey often carried by Wally. Okay, the contents were donated. Stores more water than normal. So it stores water? I didn't have an item that stored water. Okay. 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 Alright, let me make the suit. Make the suit. Light armor, okay. Dash stamina cost and blade mitigation. I like it. I can make these. And these. Oh yes. The left drinker. No, I could have made a purple dagger, guys. I need more of the plasteel microflora fiber. Time to go farm. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to vote yes. More likely fixing a broken plate. More like fixing. It won't be exactly the same. It'll function as a plate. Exactly. Exactly. And that's okay, if you ask me. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. The arrogance of people thinking that they have the power to do anything about climate when we are here like a few thousand years when planet itself is like 4 billion years old. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm saying that people are trying to there's people out there doing their best to save the planet so we don't all die. And there's also people out there like, well, you know, we're gonna die anyway, right? And the reason I use a voice like that is because I can't understand why you would look at it like that. Especially if you have kids, by the way. Then it breaks my heart. I'm like you'll be dead before it matters, but your kids might not be. Their kids might not be. Like, you really feel like you shouldn't at least try to put in the effort? It'd be nice, I think, if you tried. So it throws me off so hard. Like, please, just put in the effort. Okay, there's so much stuff. I don't know. This is complicated. I like it. Alright, where's my armor set? Give me my armor set.
I have crossed the Vermilius Gap off-worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, off-worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap, but vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, off-worlder, more than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past, but more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need.
Loot.
Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Oh, I forgot to put the blood in here. Okay. Vehicle making time. Deposit blood. So glad I have all these blood bags. Good. Good. All the blood. Maybe I just make a couple more, honestly. More blood bags. I keep pressing the wrong button because I changed my hotkeys. Oh, yeah. Blood purifier? Yes, please. Probably one more is fine. No idea why why I want all this blood, but it is what it is. What do you mean no power? Huh? What? 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 Oh. Circuit overloaded. Oh. Oh. I can't actually do this. Huh. Okay, so there's only so many devices you can have. That's good to know. Alright, equip this. This, and this. Do I really compare? Compare, how do you compare? Hello? So this is armor value 28, heat protection 0.3, catch pocket size 500. Oh, that's how you compare. That's what it does. Oh, but so this doesn't have a catch pocket. It's just light armor. I don't know. Maybe I want the water instead. This is interesting. Okay, I'll put this armor in the bag for now. Okay. All right. Good. All right, let's see. Let me answer chat. We destroy anything that works, so I'm not surprised. Well, not all of us. Not all of us, Whiskey, but I see the negativity bias for sure. I get you. Don't think there's currently enough drive will to do it before some very serious problems occur. Worse than the extreme weather now. I think there's plenty of people already on it though. Like if we're really honest about it, like rarely has it been like billions of people that changed the world, right? Like we have a handful, in quotation marks, percentually speaking. There's a handful of us that have carried basically all of us through society. And I'm pretty sure those people are on it. Let's put it that way. So we'll see. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but I don't think so. Humans have been modifying the environment and climate in small ways since the beginning of time. It started small, it's getting bigger. Yeah, also true. Also very, very true. Hello, Wisdom. How you doing, bud? I'm at home building in my ancient Minecraft realm. Wow, nice. Yeah, I'm having a good time, man. Thank you so much, Wisdom. Hoping someone joins me here sometime soon. But till that time, I am duning solo. Which is also fun, honestly. Not bad. How you been, bud? How's life, Wisdom? Maybe I craft some more copper ingots. I do feel like I have way too much copper. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Just make all of it copper ingots, honestly. Where's the copper again? There's the copper, right? Oh, where do we go here? Back to the wreck? I do have a quest there, apparently. 2 quests, here and there. Okay. Is what it is. I guess we go there. But first, Gotta farm. Gotta farm. Whoop. That's so heavy actually. 54 out of 175 already. Okay, let me put this away and then I'll run. Alright. We're good. Can I upgrade this thing at some point so I can build more stuff here? How does this work? Refuel generators? Why? Sub Thief console. Phacil's homie home. Yes. I like it. I like it. Permissions. Oh, so here you can change who can enter. Storage. What do you mean storage? This place, this thing has bags? Okay. Enable, disable. Circuit power, 70 out of 75. Okay. So much still to discover. Alright. I think you can extract the water from those pumps and fill the container then? Probably. Maybe I can fill them from here as well. Let me see. 7? No. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, let's try that. Hello, I would like water in here. Extract water. I can. Oh, nice. You are genius. I have now water container. Probably just drink some from here actually. This one's full. Okay, what's the button again? Hold E. Thank you. Alright, off we go. Oh no, the durability on this is mush. I don't have a repair station yet. Can I make? Maybe I probably should check my schematics more. I don't know if I can already make repair stuff. Can I make repair stuff? I'd like to be able to make repair stuff. Huh. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Where's the repair thing? This is a recycler. No, repair. There it is. Well, it's gonna be a while apparently. Alright. So I just make a new one then. That works, I suppose. Give me a new one then. What does it take? Mechanical parts and a copper ingots? Oh, we can do. Alright. The future is decided almost entirely by the people who are organized and motivated enough to act on their beliefs. That is I think that a quote like that is in the generator. Thank you, Wisdom. Exactly. That's exactly how I see it. So thank you so much to the people carrying society. You guys are wonderful. And if you don't know who I'm talking to, consider becoming one, of course. The daggers? Okay, on durability, I think. Maybe it's not. Maybe I make another dagger, honestly. I'll put these two in here for now. Until I can fix them later. And then hand them over to anyone who joins who's not on that quest yet. Because I am a team player. Dagger? Got it. Boom. Durability's back. Alright, we outie. All the way over there. Do I do this run? I feel like I do this run. What I don't understand is people think destroying CO2 is a good thing. Like, you need CO2 to breathe and let greens grow and make O2 for us. Like, hello? When you remove CO2, you're gonna suffocate yourself. I feel like it's hard to remove CO2 though. Like, every time we breathe, you know, we're breathing CO2 into the air. I don't think we can remove it entirely. I think it's the excess that's too much, right? Oh, shadow? Shadow. Hello. Before I answer chat. Did something good, event XP plus 1200 respect gained. Nice. That's the idea. Let's see. Okay, guys. Do I make it across or does the worm eat me now? This is the first time the worm eats me? Yo, dude. Oh, yeah. Nubba dubs. Just a quote. There you go. This is exactly what Wisdom said. It's one of the quotes. There's tons of quotes like this, but this is one. Nice. Good timing, Maywist. Thank you. Probably need to remember to keep farming because always gonna go through stuff. But not farm too much because then I have no backspace to pick up everything else. Okay, guys. Pray for me. Food ready, fried noodles with chili and ghost pepper, oil and onion pieces. Sounds nice. I love spicy food. Enjoy, man. Enjoy whiskey. Worm. Worm. Worm? So I figured out if I press my dash button, as soon as the worm thing starts waving really hardcore, so the worm's very close, in theory, I can sprint a second time before the worm attacks me, because it seems to give you one warning pop-up. So it pops up in the distance before it actually tries to eat you. Something like that. Well, that is interesting, at the very least. Okay, we've been here. There's a lot of dudes here. But I am a helldiver, so I don't care how many dudes are here. Bring it. I do want your blood. My extractor is running out of durability? Alright. Okay, going inside then. There was actually an interesting study done where they were trying to study fear on people who could not. Neurologic abnormality. The only thing the scientists could do to freak them out was increase CO2 levels. That is fair. The brain's interesting. We'll leave it at that.
Reveal yourself.
I revealed. I need to use that alt button a lot more. Feels sick, honestly. Playing well. I haven't gotten tapped once. I just jinxed it, but that's okay. This is another one of those games though where I need to be able to change shoulders like in Helldivers, because peeking out like this is horrible, especially in PvP. So ideally you peek out from this corner, not from that corner. Alright. Okay, gathering stuff, gathering stuff.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
What? Am I safe here? I'm not sure whether I'm safe here, but I kind of hope I am. Bandages. More arrows, okay. Or bullets rather. I need to travel here and then do what? Gather particle capacitors 6 times and 13 advanced servox. Where the heck are those? Probably in there. Alright. There it is. The ID band lets me through.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I think I already have this. Yeah, I have this already. Oh, I'll hold on to it for now. A Mala pistol? This is new. I didn't find that the first time. Can I compare this? No, I can't. You can't compare these? Okay, right, I have to do it manually. This one shoots faster, does less damage, smaller clip size, less effective range, faster reload, more accurate. More accuracy? More accuracy. And stability. Ah, whatever, I like this. I enjoy my snipey guns way too much, honestly. No way you guys didn't see that coming. Okay. Alright. Imagine Jane Helldiver, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Oh boy. Ooh! I probably wait out the sandstorm from what I can tell. Is it gone? Is it coming? Is it leaving? It's leaving, alright. That was dope. I think the sandstorm kills you. Same as the worm, you lose everything. Definitely good to keep in mind. Let's see. We're approaching CO2 levels it was back then, so we can expect our climate to start mimicking how it was then. Fair. That is pretty spooky. That is very spooky. I remember watching who was it? Probably Neil deGrasse Tyson. Describe why an increase in temperature causes like more hurricanes and stuff, which is like the molecules, water molecules, basically making space as they evaporate. As the water, which is liquid, turns into gas, so it flies up into the air, it leaves a hole, and that creates a vacuum, which in turn creates wind. And as he was describing that, I was like, okay, that's terrifying. Understanding the mechanism and then understanding what's happening. Because I know a lot of people, like, when you tell them, oh, there's more hurricanes because of climate change, people are like, no, there's not. That has nothing to do with each other. But it's like, well, it's kind of spooky, I'll be honest. We're gonna ride T-Rexes, alright. I would like to see you guys try. Well, no, I wouldn't actually. Please don't try that. Don't ride T-Rexes, okay, guys? Do not ride a T-Rex. Can I just do this without scanning it? No, you have to actually scan it, alright. Or maybe I missed. I'll try it again. Am I actually supposed to find those parts here? What the heck? So I'm assuming it's much more hidden than I'm giving it credit for. Here we've been. Did I not check this room well enough? Has to be past here then. Would be my guess. Down here, I guess. Or is this where I came from? This is where I came from. Can I cheese it actually? No, I can't. Alright, I tried. Tried. Why is it telling me to be here if it's not here? This stuff? There's probably something I can loot. I just don't ID it as something I can loot yet. Alright, let me rechat. My understanding is that most of the oxygen is produced in the sea by algae and other plants there, not trees. I believe so, yeah. Well, obviously it's a cooperation, right? It's... I like when sometimes people are like, yeah, but that does it more, so therefore that's what matters. Like, it all matters. Like, every little bit matters. It all matters. Guys, I don't know where to go. Is there a way in from the top? That'd be dope, honestly. But I'm assuming the answer is no. Am I? I thought for a second I was dead.
Identify yourself.
Ow. You can actually land on the tarp. That's amazing. I didn't expect to be able to land on the tarp. Let's see. But it doesn't sound good on a headline. Okay, alright, whatever. Maybe that's another problem we have. I say maybe, but that's definitely a problem we have. We enjoy attention far too much as human beings. No. Dodged. Got her. Learning how to play this game slowly but surely, guys. Whoever Shirley is. Oh yes. Interloper. Who did you call interloper? Am I supposed to still be here? I'm kind of confused. I feel like I need to be somewhere else at this point.
We've got incoming.
We missed.
I've got your back.
I've got your back. Alright, at some point I will use my Q button. Like that. Oh yeah. There's a dude. Oh, look at this guy. Did you guys see this guy leap at me? Who does he think he is? That was crazy. That was amazing, actually. That guy leapt at me Gangnam style. That's not a thing, but it's okay. The voice came from that side. Alright. Do I fall down here, I guess? Everything's dead down there. It's definitely not that way. I've been that way. Oh, so yeah, I started here. Okay, right. Okay, I feel like I definitely should not be here. Across the gap. I just need to farm stuff here, is what they're saying. What is this? Why is this purple down here? I guess I go there. Looks like I go there. Okay. Okay, I will go there. And I'm assuming all of the stuff I'm already finding, that's for vehicles. Whatever, I'm outie. Can't hear anything because I'm playing Helldivers and in a call, but I hope game is going well. Yeah, I am. Thank you so much, Toiku. No worries, man. Good luck, have fun, but thank you for hanging out. I think there's people to kill, so I think you are where you need to be. Yes and no. The problem is that this game... yeah, you do have to scan it. Alright. You do have to scan it first. This game has really fast respawn rates because it's an open world thing. So yes and no, unfortunately. What's in here? There has to be something in here. Is it just... it was this, I think. Which I already looted. So it's time to bounce, honestly, but... acquire a Holtzman 1 amplifier. I think I already have one of those. Maybe that's the problem. I think one of those is in my base. Which probably bugged this out. Okay, we'll go back to base for now then. We don't try it. We don't try it. Probably more dudes out here to shoot again? No? No? Okay. If it's grayed out like this, I haven't been there, and I enjoy playing these games like a completionist, and I'm kind of waiting for people in stream chat to join me in this game anyway, so I probably will play it like a completionist, assuming I don't get eaten by the worm. Ooh. That's a cool looking ship. Oh yeah. Run away from the worm. Water, guys, drink water. Alright, as soon as that little wobbly line beneath me starts waving really hardcore red, I dash. The second it happens. And then in theory I get 2 dashes. And I don't die. That's what the math seems to be right now, but maybe it's random and I'm wrong. Oh, we're far enough. I ran just in time too.
Who's there?
Okay. All the bloods. Oh, there we go. All the blood. Oh, what do you mean I can't loot this? Someone's been here. I don't feel like I've been here recently, so it wasn't me. I would, but my network is kind of slower, so it'll take me like 60,000 seconds to download whatever that might be. No worries. Take your time, guys. There's no rush. No rush. Alright, deposit some blood. Can I just deposit blood instantly? No, I can't. If I press E, it says use. If I press F, it says manage. Oh, hold F. This is just... oh, this is who has access to it. Alright. Okay. Deposit blood. And deposit blood. Okay. They're all full. I guess I drink. Still full. Alright. How far is this thing? Oh, it's cranking out the ingots. Alright then. This I already have, I think. Can I research the same schematic twice? I'm pretty confident I have this Kalef's drinker. I think. Let me check in the Kalef's drinker. Yeah, see, I have it. Alright. Let's see if I can research it twice. Oh. You can just research it twice. It doesn't warn you. Did it change something here? Oh, it says I have 2 here. Oh, wait. Does that mean you can only craft it once? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's new. That's a new mechanic. Normally, if you have a schematic, you just have a schematic. But in this game, I guess they want you to just craft it once. And then they're like, good luck. 10.9 DPS, 139 attack speed. So quite a bit more damage. Let's see if that's correct, if my assumption is correct. So I'll craft it. Yeah, wow, you can only craft it once. Okay, so that is how they do it. That's interesting. That does give it a lot more replay value, to be fair, but... And it actually adds a lot more value to, like, your items. Because it's not like, oh, I'll just recraft everything. It's like... That's very interesting, actually. That is very, very interesting. I've never seen devs approach crafting like this. Very interesting. Wow, okay. +3 Kinjal deposited? I had 3. Okay, alright. Fair. Didn't pay attention to that. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Not all of it? No. Somewhere here. In one of these. Was it? It's not. Where's the... What? Oh, it wasn't here, but it's empty. Okay. Okay. So travel to the Imperial Testing Station number 2. I'm pretty sure that's where I was. No, that's Wreck of the Alcyon. Oh, it's here. Oh, yoke's on me. Okay, wait. I do have a Holtzman amplifier, I think. Oh, it's an actuator. It's a Holtzman actuator. I do need to be there. I probably just have to farm it. Bummer. Okay, let's do this first. Actually, we get vehicles later. We'll be faster. So we'll just do quests, actually. Alrighty. I need to take a break, actually. It's that time. Let's see. Can you propagate more dew plants? Not right now, I can't, but maybe later? I don't know. I'm assuming there's better ways to get water, but I'm a farmer, so like I'm a pack rat to the max. If you guys build a base and you put these things in there, I'll probably fill up your blood purifiers as well. That's the type of person I am. I just enjoy playing the game like that. But I'm assuming there's going to be better ways to get water. Maybe it's a recipe you can give to multiple people. Yeah, so we figured out now, right, that it actually gets used. So this is it's actually genius when I think about it. Because normally, right, like the game, obviously stuff respawns because it's open world and you want everyone to be able to find it. But then normally, after you found it, there wouldn't really be that much merit to going back to it because you'd just be like, well, I have this recipe already. But now there is merit to going back to it because you can just stack the recipes. And then even if you don't want it, you can craft it for your friends who are just starting the game out and stuff. So every single time you find a schematic, it's actually worth something. It's super interesting, actually. From a purely developing standpoint. Wow, props to them, honestly. Didn't think it would it would catch me like that. All right. Very interesting. This is pretty MMO. Yeah, it's not an MMORPG, I would say. A little bit maybe, but not the traditional sense. But I really enjoy this whole survival aspect to it. Like, this is obviously the first base I've built, and I can expand on it. But I'll definitely make more bases at some point, even if it's just so you don't have to travel so far. But obviously then you want the stuff to be accessible from everywhere. So we'll see if there's systems for that, but there's a lot of really cool details in this game. Alright guys, I'll take a quick break again. We will take a 5-minute break, and then after the 5-minute break, I'll be back again for another hour. And then we chill for half an hour. Alright, I'm having a good time still. Make sure you guys let me know if you decide to join, honestly. This is 100% every time I play this game. Like, this is 100% one of those games, when you play it multiplayer, it has to be so much better. Just because first of all, you're hanging out together, but second of all the processes in the game, the farming, the building, all of it is more efficient. So it's very interesting. All right. 5-minute break, guys. Get a drink, get a snack, go to the bathroom, move around. See you in 5. Alrighty, we back. We go here. How can I see my quests? I like that you can customize stuff so early in the game. That is dope, actually. Very nice. You can just customize everything. Huh. Very interesting. Scavenger hood. Oh yeah. The drip's engaged. Okay. Wait, can I get a new skill? Maybe. You've developed your internal systems? Maybe I do this actually. The voice only works on targets who have been registered. This technique allows you to focus on registering opponents more quickly in order to use the voice faster. It's probably good to go for this, honestly. But I do need to get this, which kind of sucks. Maybe it's an okay skill. I don't know. It does make them ignore you for 10 seconds. This might be a better one, actually. Okay, let's try this. I'm curious now. I will try this. Let's see how that works. Make one of them ignore you. And then extra damage, I guess? Where does this go? Yeah, we can try this. Why not? Alright. Alright. I think I marked it. Yeah, I did mark it. So I go here. I go there. I run my way all the way back there. Okay. Will do. Actually, I need to go here. The Imperial Testing Station. Okay. I definitely need to use this more, honestly. Oh, wait, my sanguinator is broken. What do I need for it, actually? Oh, wrong button. This one. Exsanguinate. Where's the exsanguinator? Oh, here. Salvage metal. Okay, we can do that. Salvage metal's easy. This kills my back weight so fast. 57. Alright, am I about to get wormed? We gonna find out. I need to use that sprint button much more like I used the jetpack in Helldivers 2. So on cooldown. Worm, please! Please tell me there's a warning. Chomp. Good enough. Alright, we back. Alrighty. Give me a Holtzman amplifier. I was gonna say I demanded, but I probably should say pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. One of these also, please. Boom. New exsanguinator acquired. Hello, enemies.
Someone's here.
Oh, I got popped though. Bummer. I don't know if you're still there, Whiskey, but is it normal in MMOs for schematics to be disposable? Maybe, I guess. I don't feel like it is. But I guess it depends on the MMO you played, of course.
Who's that? Identify. Who's that? Who's that? Someone here who's died.
All the blood. No. All the blood.
Found them.
Up there. Oh, stuff hasn't respawned though. Can I actually find an amplifier? Probably not. Oh, it's in there probably. Yes! Oh, mistakes. It was here all the time. All along it was here. All along it was a fever. Where do we go? Whoa, jeez. Calm down. Where am I getting shot from? Is this back? No. Whoa, okay. Whoa. That was very interesting. I didn't know that stuff could blow up. Good to know. Got it. Take their blood. Making blood banks everywhere proud. Hello. Let's see. Okay, onwards to the next point then, which is west. Hey, what's up to IQ? How you doing, bud? Yeah, the armor is probably better than the water, realistically speaking. Although I suppose it's what you're up to, but it probably is. Ooh, there's a lot of plant fiber, very good. Someone's building here. Okay. Good, good as well. Thank you to IQ. You almost let your phone die. Why? Buy a power bank. Oh, that is such a good crowd control then. If that's actually how it worked, I was hoping it. Just 10 seconds, they're gone. They don't help their friends. Okay, I actually have a Q I like now. That's amazing. Holy crap, he just did nothing while I absolutely ganked his teammate. Alright. That is a good button. I'm assuming it only works in PvE, but if you can't move your character when someone hits you with that for 10 seconds, that is very serious. Mark Twain says anger is an acid can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Oh, that's so poetic and accurate as crap. Holy. What's up, Donster? How you doing? Haven't seen this game. By the way, quick stack item for storage was done first in Terraria years ago. Yeah, they said it. That's amazing. I didn't know that, honestly. Well, that is amazing. Props to Terraria.
Someone's here.
Let me grab your stuff really quick. Thank you, thank you. That is an amazing Q button now. Wow, I actually have something good on my Q now. I like it. The other ones were probably good too. I just suck. Let's see. That way? This way? That way. I actually haven't explored this one. There should be intel for me here. Breaker station? No. The normal one or the incendiary one? Hehehe. Helldivers 2 reference. Yes, yes.
Help! Help! Who's shield on? What? Enemy sighted. I see someone. Kill them all.
Whoa, okay. That dude knew exactly where I was. Whoa. Bring it. Bring it, dagger girl. Oh! Got it.
Get them.
Get what?
Die, die.
I just want your loot. Oh! Oh!
I'm out.
This is a horrible position to PvP in if you're ever down staircase. But we good. Bandages. Your water is mine. Is that what you said? Can I? No. Alright. Oh well. I really hope that was possible. That would have been a hell of a PvP move if that was possible. The sidestep mid-cast. But no. Not possible. Bummer. How you been, Donster? How is life treating you, sir? Ooh. Let's see. Note on the latest Helldivers patch, they made the flying brigade jets easier because of how explosive their jets are. Hulks die from all kinds of explosives now, and killing chain reacts. What do you mean Hulks die from all kinds of explosives now? Like, what do you mean? Like you don't have to hit the vents anymore? That's really weird if they did that, honestly. No. Oh, she didn't see that coming. Oh, this dagger actually steals blood. That's crazy. I completely forgot to read the dagger properly. It draws blood. That's super cool. Good to know. Let me through. Take the batteries. At some point, I should find some what is it called? Intel. Down here.
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find.
They stole everything you found. Let's see. A Hulk can be 3-shot by grenades from the front? Why? That is super weird. Alright. Latest patch added jetpacks to Hulk. Really? Flying Hulkies, alright. Jet Brigade Hulk vents are now giant jetpacks. Tops of jets stick up so that can be shot and are explosive vulnerable. That feels excessively easy. Is it? Or are they really deadly offensively? Some are Chrome Hulks and those ones should have explosive resistance in addition to slightly higher armor. Okay. I know, it feels weird. Well, I don't know. No, I'm not confident why they would nerf. Intel 01. There is intel here. I'm not confident why they would nerf Hulks like that. That's weird to me. Where's the intel? Oh, there it is. Got it. Got it. Do I actually have all the intel in these? This one I have. This one I haven't even seen. Same there. This one I have? This one I have. Okay. I will head towards our marker again. Here. Hopefully enough water still. It's only Jet Brigade Hulks that have jetpacks. Ah, okay, so not all the Hulks, alright. But all the Hulks are vulnerable to explosives from anywhere now? Or only the Jet Brigade Hulks are vulnerable to explosives? That's a really weird, I don't know. I really hope it's just the Jet Brigade. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? You make them more offensively capable, but more easily killable. I don't feel like it was needed though. Was it really? Bummer. What you doing right now? I am trying to get here to this little thing here, the Imperial Testing Station, which in theory has parts for me that will let me build vehicles. But being the completionist pack rat I am literally going through everything I see. See, so there's two things on the map, 87 meters, 150. So there's one right above here. And so normally you would say just run around to the quest. But because no, here we are. That's what I'm doing, Dark. Oh. Well, as you can imagine, someone like me is going to take 1,000,000 years to complete or finish a game like this. Chinara's camp. No idea who Chinara is, but Chinara we come. No idea what this is. Chinara's camp. Are you baddie? Are you an NPC? You're an NPC.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace.
Okay.
No, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place. And you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here?
Just exploring.
Exploring the desert sounds like the kind of thing old Pardo Kynes used to do. His exploits here on Arrakis were
Legendary?
legendary back on Kaitane.
Who are you?
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitane.
Fair. Oh, look, this is one of the things I picked at the beginning of the game, that I have a poor background, so it gives me extra... See, so this game is a mix of so much stuff. Like, there's dialogue options based on what you picked as a background. There's, you know, World of Warcraft style classes. There's Minecraft style building. Like, what the hell? Like, what is this game? It's phenomenal, though, honestly. It's really good. It's crazy. Let's see. It's just the jetpack brigade once? Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's better. So they didn't nerf all the hulks. That's good to hear. Might not be intentional. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. Basically, Dark, basically. It's nice. This game is really fun. Ooh, how am I liking it compared to Enshrouded? I'm liking this more, I'll be honest. I have quite a few hours in Enshrouded. I would say probably somewhere around 100 to 150 with Susan, the person that does my artwork. But I'm confident this is better. There's a lot more elements to it. To be fair, Enshrouded is not a finished game yet, so it's not really... it's not okay to compare it, but from what it is right now, this is definitely much better. But it's a more polished product, to be fair. Never trust a bureaucrat.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this... fop. Makes me sick.
I'd like to learn from you.
I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What's that?
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay. Unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson?
Yeah.
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest.
I will
Be
return.
careful. The people in that lab are...
Odd how?
hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore.
Alright, I got it. Don't worry. I got it. Shoot some zombie looking dudes. No worries. We got this. Been there, done that. Don't you worry, sir. How do I change the quest? Where is the quest thingamajiggy? Where's the quest thingamajiggy? Alright, let me talk about why this game is so much, probably so much better than Enshrouded. I love games that promote teamwork. So obviously this is why I love Helldivers. It's why I love games like Enshrouded. So anything that promotes teamwork, which to be fair is probably most games one way or the other. But the games that do it best will always capture my heart, in my opinion. And obviously it's the whole, you know, oxytocin, trying to get people to take care of each other, etc. Me being me. But this game, the reason why this is such a big deal is normally you have to give up something, right? Like Helldivers 2, let me say it like this, right? Helldivers 2, I absolutely love the game. It does not, however, have actual end game content, if you ask me, right? So there's difficulty 10s, but then once you farmed everything, you farmed everything. And now they've added a side grade system, which is really good, in my opinion. It's a lot of hours, crazy amounts of hours. But realistically, it's still just, you know, you could say, is it really end-game content, right? And so that's its biggest flaw, right? And so another one of those, the biggest flaw, if you ask me, which I've talked about far too often, is the game doesn't actually promote you playing together with your friends. It promotes you going into the same mission. But then the best thing you could do is split up. That's the best for your success rate. That's the best for you as a team. And it's these tiny little things that usually catch my eye. So again, 90% of the game is phenomenal. That little bit bothers me. Right? And so if I take a game like this, the reason I'm enjoying it is because first of all, it's chill. You know, I could talk about graphics and stuff like that. But the reality of it is that I'm much more of a mechanical player. So I enjoy games that have good fluid combat. And this game feels very, very good combat-wise. So I'm definitely not playing this game how I will like 2 weeks from now. I'll definitely learn more new skills, new techs, where to position, how to move, when to sidestep, when not to sidestep. Like all of that is still growing on me. And so the combat is phenomenal. But then also, it like I can tell, like I'm playing it solo. I can tell like in a group this would be a lot more fun to do. Like getting people to coordinate, getting people to hang out, sending 2 people to go here, sending 1 person to go farm there, 1 person to build a base here. Like it feels like something that you would really want to play as a team. And so for me, that's right now is where it's winning. And then from an endgame perspective, I understand people are saying endgame is absolute garbage because it's just people getting ganked. But for me, I come from games that are pretty hardcore. I've always enjoyed PvP. But the reason why is because I played a game called Ion, which was PvPvE. I talked about this yesterday as well. And basically what you had was, we were in a group, and it's the same as here. I only hang out with people that I think add quality to my life. And so there was people that hated PvP and people that loved it. But then we would hang out together, and what would happen is the PvPers would bodyguard the PvEers. So we as PvPers didn't really do any of the PvEing and vice versa, but together we had a lot of fun. Right? And that, if you ask me, is the best. Everyone needs a hobby, yes or no? Yes or no? You are saying if I haven't played either, my next survival PvE crafting co-op game would be Dune. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying, Donster. On more specifically on the Orion server, Sietch Umbu is what it's called. It's a European server, unfortunately, but yes. Yo, what's up, Panda? How you doing? Are you chopping people in half with your lightsaber still? Definitely, agreed. Everyone really does need a hobby. I think in this day and age, if you don't have a hobby, it's a really big problem. To not be able to... I think I hide, actually. To not be able to get rid of your mental energy. We'll call it that. That's probably the best word for it. I'm unsheltered? Please. Please. Where was the dude again? Whoa. Whoa. What was that? I teleported in here. Okay, I guess I wait, guys. I guess I wait. When you're not working, no worries. What do you do for a living anyway, Panda? I don't think I've ever asked you. And how you been, bud? Of course, how you been, more generically speaking. I'm assuming this guy's a botanist and he's gonna teach me how to plant flowers. Sandstorm? Do you mind? Look at this sandstorm. That's crazy. Alright, we're good. We did undo. And I'll be honest, I think one of the reasons this game is also appealing is there is some tenseness to it, because if you get eaten by a worm, you lose everything you have on you. If you die to a sandstorm, you lose everything you have on you. So there's proper risk to be had. And from what I understand, later on, if you like build vehicles, that's quite an investment. And if your vehicle gets eaten, that's gone. Right? So there's all these little nuances, little intricacies. Let's see. Definitely not that way. Okay. Is it beneath me? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's see. I work at a factory that makes... Dude. F off, dude. I feel like I could have guessed this. Swapped to second shift for a higher paying position a while back. That's a big reason why I haven't been around. Oh, honestly, props to you, man. Props to you for devoting your life to a professional advantage. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're benefiting from it. Not just financially, of course, but also mentally, energy-wise. But definitely keep those balanced, of course. I don't have to tell you that. But props to you. Find it hilarious that cheese guy from Wisconsin works in a cheese factory. Saw that coming, to be fair. Oh, oh. Shenanigans. Guess we're going in here. I have enough bullets, right? Oh, by the way, one of the things I liked about Enshrouded is that it's not randomly generated like Minecraft and stuff. What's the quote? Yeah. This is for you, Panda. This quote's for you. Make sure whatever it is you're doing that you love it, alright? That's important. I agree, of course. There's many people who said something similar to what Nelson Mandela says here. But it's definitely, it has to be right. If you don't do what you love, you're screwed. Maybe not in a week or a month or a year, maybe not even 10 years, but at some point, your brain will remind you you're wasting your time, and you have been, which is not good. Let's see, I'm about to take on another position here soon for a chance at an even higher pay. Nice, congrats, dude. I can imagine someone with your dedication to stuff. You'll definitely find good opportunity, professionally speaking. That's awesome, dude. Wonderful. Very nice. No idea where I'm going, but it looks dope. I feel refreshed because I drank water. Identification band. I'll say, look here. I'll give you guys a detail. Normally here, I would hold E to take all, but I'm pretty sure if I press space 3 times, it's faster. But what's annoying is if I miss target and I press space, I jump. So I'm probably gonna change that hotkey to something else soon. That's typical Phacil mentality. Little tiny details like that. Let's see. I'm here. Where are the spooky runner dudes? This has to be a good radio, actually.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
I really should drink water every time, Greg, you're right. I will. I'll keep that in here from now on. Every time I drink water, you guys have to drink water as well. When my character drinks water, I mean. Good for hydration. What is all of this, yeah? It looks spooky. Give it that much. My water ran out. I do have a non-alcoholic beverage here. What's happening?
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis.
Okay, this is spooky.
Challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind-trapped units, capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices.
Chop her up. Filled my water bottle. I like it.
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot, eh? I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did it. They're all a league against me. All of them.
Paranoia at its finest.
But they won't get me if I get them first.
That's such a good Q button now. Holy crap. Alright. Would be funny. Oh, no, sorry, I read that. Anyway, just stop by to see how Dune was coming along. Y'all take care. Alright, thank you so much, Panda. Have a good one, bud. Thank you for dropping in. Glad to hear you're well, man. I hope you get your promotion again. You deserve it, man. Confident. There's a lot of dead dudes here. Is there a reason there's so many random dead dudes? Oh, excuse me. Come on. Excuse me. Where am I getting shot from? Here? Got him. Oh, I hate this angle. This angle. Doing pretty good, pretty good. Oh, there's stuff down there too. Okay, alright. Gotta remember. Oh boy.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Blow them guns. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Vehicle stuff. A power pack. 12 region, 150 pool. Nice. Woo. A new pack. Yes. Fill items. I filled my items. Oh. Not bad. Didn't pay attention to that chick. Alright. So there are 3 classes and you picked OP Mage? Yeah, basically. Well, there's a lot of classes actually. There's 5. So there's Trooper. Mental Calculus? Whatever that is. I guess poison-like stuff. Oh, like a boom stuff. Drops mines and stuff. Drops a half height. This is a Stern's class. Drops a shield that provides cover during combat. This is... What is a planetologist? Oh, it's like a discoverer or something. You can like fly around. Okay, excuse me. I was reading skills, dude. Rude. Very rude. So, planetologist. Drop a suspensor device that launches yourself and targets into the air. Useful for navigation and traversal. That's very cool. Oh, so this lets you travel a lot faster. That's very nice, honestly. Probably need to get this class at some point. Vehicle repair. This is very cool. Yeah, so planetologist is like an explorer build, and there's me, the rogue mage thing, and sword master, which I think is pretty dope. This is probably melee stuff. You can deflect darts fired at you. That's crazy. It's a cool skill. 12-second cooldown too. 2 stamina cost? I feel like that's nothing, right? Yeah, that's nothing. Very cool. You can parry arrows away from you. Bullets, basically. Knee charge. Yeah, so it's very cool, honestly. There's something here to be had for anyone, I'm pretty sure. Alright, guess we're going downstairs. What time is it? I have 10 minutes, alright. What's this? Bandage? Is there... I feel like maybe there's a setting that lets me loot stuff faster. Maybe? No. I'll look at it later. Hello, Rental. How are you doing? We're going in here. Spooky dooky time. Wait. What was down here? Don't tell the Lawrence, but I went to sleep for once after staying up working on funny Google Doc. Oh, nice! Props to you for working on the Google Doc. Is that the Warframe guide you're writing for everyone in Phacil Gaming, although you keep telling people that you're not a nice person? Or is it a different one? It's probably a different one, right? Let's see, we go here. Shoot everything. More loot. Up it up. Oh! Oh, this guy? More stuff. I know. Concentrated fire. Yeah, okay, they have shields. Hold your dagger button to charge up an attack or shoot them more often. I got you. I got it. Alright. I feel like I'm playing well because I'm getting a lot of bandages, but I'm very rarely using them. Well, relatively rarely. I must be playing pretty good. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. What did I get? The Emperor's Wings. Dispenser belt. Used by young learners for short but effective bursts of floating. During performance, jump twice to activate and float upwards. Wow. You can double jump in this game? That's crazy. Very cool. It's an act of indoctrination. I must persuade people in believing I'm right. Okay. Alright, it's working, Rental. It's working. Grab the water, probably. Drink. How am I on weight? 157, I'm good. Wait, is this out? Am I done already? I guess I'm done already. Yeah, this is out.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr.
I haven't
Rommel Greer.
found the mnemonic film. I missed it. I definitely missed it. In here? Was it in here? 26 meters that way. There it is. So far, so good. Yeah. No. You tried to gank me, but no. Imperial testing station records. I did it. And a bunch of vehicle mats. Hell yeah. Drink more water. I'll be gaming. The door. Alright, now I found the thing. More dudes? I knew it. No? No loot? Okay. Go back to this guy. Probably end the stream there. Wait, did I go down here actually? I don't think I did. No, I definitely didn't. What is this? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, so I guess we just go out then. Alright. I'm telling you guys, this would be dope in a team. We'd fly through this.
Welcome to Desert
And it'd be fun to
Botanical
play as a
Testing
team.
Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rum.
I'm assuming this game is gonna throw harder content at me at some point. Obviously, I'm still very early content. This is like 10 hours in now. Never made a Google Doc before, but I can finally pretend I'm one of those cool and amazing elite players from Terra. Rental. You really think there's cool and amazing players out there? There's just people trying their best. If they actually tell you they're cool and amazing, or they think they're cool and amazing, they're not actually cool and amazing. Fun fact. This is true for the smartest, most progressive, innovative, mind-blowing people on the planet. It's literally just people doing their best. If you don't believe me, a reporter once asked Albert Einstein. They asked, so how did you get to be so smart? And Einstein answered, smart? What do you mean smart? He's like, I'm just stubborn and I don't give up when there's a problem I'm trying to solve. That's it. That's all I'm doing. There's something to be said for it. Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe the thing we call smart is exactly that. But yeah, long story short, Rental, just do your best. In the end, that's what matters. Ooh. Climb. Can I can equip that. No. Passive suspensor build. Oh, I got two, right? I got two. So if I press... It said if I... What? If I press it twice, I fly. Right? Oh, protects user from taking damage from falling. Automatically kicks on at damaging speeds and will persist as long as the user has power. Oh, it's anti-fall damage. That's amazing. That might be better even for me. So I can just run off cliffs now. That's amazing. Is there anything else I got that I should equip? No, this is crafting. Thank you. Drink something, guys. Hey, what's up, Stern? Have a good one. Thank you for dropping in. Everyone play Dune with Phacil. He wants to make a gang. I'm pretty sure I've made that apparent, okay? If you guys want me to say it out loud, I would love to play this game with you guys. Please play this game with me if it's something you would enjoy doing. There you go. I said it out loud. Now you guys can't say that you didn't know. This is perfect timing too. I got to this guy, hand in the quest, and then
You've come back.
take a break and then we chill.
You don't know how rare
Manifest.
it is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked?
Yes, here's
You
your
have?
manifest.
That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there...
No.
Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old empire, but they knew how to keep a record.
I believe you offered to teach me something.
Yes, of course. I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life.
Yeah. Agreed.
There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
What did I learn? Unlocks planetologist skill tree. Oh. Oh, snap. So this drops a suspensor device that launches yourself and targets into the air. Useful for navigation traversal. I'm in. Hell yeah. No, I can't put it there. And I don't know if I want to give up the... Do I want to give up? I don't know. You're better at finding handholds and footholds while climbing, reducing your stamina drain. That's probably good. You can now create sync charts of the area revealed by your surveys. Create sync charts from the map screen, but you will require a blank. Okay, interesting. More yield. Oh, wow. Pack rat mode engaged. More water yield. This is so easy. Never picked stuff so easily. More power pack region. Wait. More analysis mode yield? No. Okay, way too easy. Maybe I try it. Can't do it here, I guess. Can't use skills here. What is that? Oh. Okay, I'll try this and then I will end. We will take a break. So I can just run off cliffs now. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. I'm working up to working on my graphics card. Nice. No worries, Crick. No worries. Look at that, guys. Wow. This is definitely worth. Okay, I'll be honest. And it's a team thing because you guys can use it too. That's amazing. That is amazing. Wow. Oh, that's right. I can fall damage, right? Or no fall damage, rather. Am I dead? No, I'm fine. This is amazing. All right. This game is getting better and better. Very cool. So it's probably worth not having the stun. Maybe it's not. It's probably worth swapping out skills whenever. Or you can respec skill tree. It's probably worth swapping out this whenever you go into combat would be my guess. Alright, but in each case we do have to end it here. Perfect. Research schematic for the Emperor wings. I researched it. Alright. Good. Okay guys, quick 5-minute break and then we chill out. We chill out. Let me answer chat first. Technically you can always run off cliffs whenever. That is true. Well done. But with less consequences then. Or much less consequences. You launch yourself in the air with that, then your new gear prevents the fall damage. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's amazing. Fair point. Alright guys, quick 5-minute break and we'll be back to chill for 20 minutes just chatting. See you guys in 5. All right, we back. You got this, Craig. Your videos are awesome, honestly, Craig. I'll admit, I've always felt like your videos are more... I feel like I'm trying to find the right wording for it. There's very tiny, intricate details you put into your videos, which I think is just... I'll say magical, just for lack of a better word. I think it's just, you know, there's very common analytical videos. This gun does that much damage, and therefore it's good in this and that situation, right? But I really enjoyed, for example, your laser video, the laser grip video, because you talk about, yeah, but it communicates with your teammates without you noticing. And stuff like that is very specific and you have to think about. So props to you, Craig. Thank you, Rento. All right, let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Do we have any more books? I asked, the question of the day is, what's a book that changed you? For me, the answer was Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Long story short, it's a really good book as to why you should at least try to have something you strive towards in the long run. So don't focus only on short term. So focusing on short term you could, but make sure it's aimed at something in the distance. So basically start with what it is you're aiming for in the long run. And the way he describes it is, if you can imagine yourself obtaining it, it's not big enough, it's not far enough. It has to be something that you know for a fact most likely you're not going to achieve, but you know it's worth achieving. And so working towards it is something that makes you proud and happy and content and fulfilled. And so then you can aim all your short-term goals towards that long-term thing. I quite enjoyed that. Any more books? Craig's videos are under my category of I would not bash my head against the wall after watching. Very much enjoyable. Well done, Rental. Well done. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Craig. Well done, honestly. Well done. As someone who comes from the horrors of Warframe YouTube, it's very refreshing to have practical information instead of haha, big funny number, haha. Fair. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve as a YouTube channel, right? As a content creator. I suppose for some people it's, well, I'm just trying to make funny stuff, trying to make people laugh, and you gotta respect that as well. If some people just want to do that, then you gotta let them, I suppose, right? I keep it short, which isn't great for numbers retention algorithm, but I try not to use more of the viewer's time than necessary. I try to respect their time. Yeah, honestly, props to you. I do quite enjoy that you uphold that mentality, that perspective, I should say. Mindset, we'll call it mindset. It's a good approach, I'll be honest. If there's anything that I find obnoxious in content, it's the, you know, let's say for example it's like a 10-minute video, but you know for a fact that the reason you clicked on the video, whatever it is that you clicked for, could be answered in 30 seconds, right? And so there's this, the 30-second thing you're looking for is hidden somewhere, and that's the problem, right? That works really well for retention, so for people sticking around because they're trying to filter out the 30 seconds, but it's really, like, from a big human nature perspective, it's really bad for our faith in humanity, because you feel like, you know, well, you feel like, you know for a fact they're beating around the bush because they're trying to keep you there, and it's frustrating that that's how it works, but it is how it works, to be fair. For those of you that didn't know, like, you get like advice as a YouTube content creator. It's like a bunch of things that pop up in your creator studio thing in YouTube, and like a lot of those tips are, you know, make sure you have something really provocative and have something like, they go into this whole, basically trigger FOMO as much as you can, because people will stick around. It's like, okay, well, that's true, but I don't know. Honestly, I was sick of looking at big Helldiver channels. Felt like they were just relaying info to the point you watch one, you've watched them all. Yeah. This is true probably for many things, not just Helldivers, of course. Well, that's because the reason why... okay, I'll defend them for a little bit, of course. I'll defend all of these people. The reason why is obvious, right? Imagine you make videos. Right? The first couple videos, the first 10, 20, maybe 30, 40, if you're really, really good, are creative, original, very you. At some point, though, like, you've squeezed a lot out of whatever it is you're making content about, and it gets really, really hard. Which is another reason why, for me, trying to go more into variety streaming, playing more than just Helldivers, is really refreshing and healthy. Because I know for a fact, like, I could make tons of really good Dune videos now, and I will, but I'm focusing on making sure my house is ready for my third baby and stuff, so I definitely will. But the reason why is because I haven't made any videos on Dune, and so it's much easier for me to be like, oh, and this is interesting and that's interesting, without it being redundant and already chewed up information, because it's my fresh take on what I think Dune is and what I think the ups and downs are, and right. But I can't do that with Helldivers, because for me it's, you know, I'm 600, 700, 800 hours in, right? So it's like, it's really hard to find the what can I say that hasn't already been said by someone else or by me. And so from a content creation perspective, that's why usually you'll get, you know, there's a new patch and then, you know, 20 videos by 20 different channels all saying the same stuff, because that's the new stuff and that's easy to talk about. You don't have to like dig really, really deep to find the nitty-gritty message. So it's tricky, but at the same time it makes perfect sense. Started messing around with my Warframe YouTube tactic of, if they have less than 2k subs, they have God's number. Fair. They aren't going to tell you until minute 7, 8 the answer. Yeah, stuff like that. That's why, like, it's, I really don't like let me explain why this is such a big deal to me, right? So on the one hand, we have a society, and especially me having young kids, but Craig can relate with his kids as well, and even you guys as young guys will relate. So on the one hand, we have a society that's kind of tired and fed up with, you know, the whole, a lot of people are losing faith in humanity because of, if you look around on social media, stuff's fake and it's full of BS and people are just trying to get your money, and if it's not money, then it's your attention, because technically that translates to money, right? And there's all this, we'll call it parasitic activity all around you, right? So on the one hand, we have that. And then on the other hand, right, if you get a chance to do something about it, if you decide to go into content creation or whatever, then the only way you would, in quotation marks, be successful is by continuing that. So we've created a cycle where in order to change something, you have to become a part of it. Almost, right? And that to me is devastating. That to me is insane to think about. Which is why, like, someone like me, like, I linger right on the border as much as I can. And so basically, whenever I try to write a title, I'll make it a tiny bit clickbaity, but I want to make sure that you actually get what you want from the video. And obviously, I'm not a professional content creator, but that's what I try to do. So I don't make it, you know, like you guys are much better at clickbait titles, but I think you guys get my point. But it's not, you know, how big was this number today, right? Like, or like something like that. Or what did Arrowhead do yesterday, right? It's like, come on, guys, like, stop triggering that part of the human brain, because it's devastating for all of us, the whole FOMO thing. And at the same time, it's almost impossible for us to escape that dopamine rush, right? And so, although we don't want to fall for it, we will, because we're monkeys, right? The metaphor I usually give is, if I give you guys a shoebox and I fill it with snakes and I put the lid on and I say, hey, this is a shoebox filled with snakes, don't open it, I'll be right back. Most people, you'll look at the box and you'll hear the hissing and everything, and you'll want to open it. Right? That's just the human brain, and that's kind of where clickbaiting and stuff like that is so effective. And I hate it. I'll be honest, I hate it. I'm terrified for what it does to our brain long term. So I would love to be able to change it, and I'm doing my best, one tiny video at a time, slowly but surely. I hope. I know Craig is in line with me here as well. Hopefully, slowly but surely, we make a little bit of a tiny bit, itty bitty dent in this giant bubble of FOMO, but it'll be worth it, even if it's a tiny dent. There's only so much you can do on a game, depending on your creativity, before you are just churning out content for views. Exactly. That's the thing, right? And so for me, of course, like I'm a broken record. I talk about the same stuff over and over, and I do it consciously and willingly because I would love to become that figure in your life where whenever you see my face or hear my voice, you're like, oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Just chill. Life is short. Just be happy. Have fun, right? If that is what I become in your life, I'd be very content. And so this is kind of where it's boring, in my opinion, on the one hand. And on the other hand, it's extremely necessary. And to be fair, I do it because I really want my kids to have that stereotypical, boring, predictable figure that does send you the right message. Of course, in my opinion. Which is, you don't need anything else, guys. You need food and a roof above your head. That's it. And then if you're really lucky, people you love around you. And people that love you. And to be fair, many people have that. They might not be perfect. But more often than not, they're good enough. So I would love to be able to just be that reminder. So that's what we aim for. Now through Dune. We'll be doing it through Dune for a bit, is my guess. Try this amazing build. It's amazing. There you go. I feel like Krieg would nail these titles. Thank crap for Krieg's integrity. Well done. I will likely make a video about how to make a build, not a build itself. I like it, yeah. I enjoyed this. I think I did this once. I did this on how to make automaton builds or something. I enjoyed doing that, honestly. That was probably the most thought heavy / thought processed video I ever made. Just because it required me to really dig deep into what is it that I do whenever I create a loadout in Helldivers 2. I really like your videos, especially the comparison between stratagems. The way you lay out the usage and slight differences between each one was much different than this one does more DPS. It's good, exactly. This is what Krieg is good at. Like a lot of his takes are not just numbers, and that's fantastic in my opinion. In practice, being a min-maxer and a full-on theory crafter, I have to accept oftentimes, I had this talk with Cyrus once as well. Cyrus is a hardcore min-maxer as well, because there's like an Excel sheet with all of the gun stats and all of the stratagem stats. And I was like, well, great. But in practice, this gives me there's no actual, like, this gives me nothing. It's like, well, this number's higher, this has more armor pen, this has less armor pen. Great, but it still gives me nothing as to how it feels, because how the thing feels and how it reacts and per faction, and you name it, per playstyle, per teammates, right? Like that's the thing that in the end makes you decide whether it's good or bad.
This video because of the title. If it wasn't for the title, I wouldn't have had any interest or knowledge to click on it.
Exactly. That's the best way to describe clickbait. Well done, Donster. Let's see. You really do the uncommon stratagems justice, like the orbital airburst. Exactly. Wait, the airburst is considered uncommon? Really? I feel like orbital airburst was pretty popular. At least when I stopped playing it, but I haven't officially stopped playing it. I wouldn't mind going back to it. But for now, I'm having a good time with Dune. We'll see. Maybe we do a couple missions here off stream. We'll find out. I can say I've helped at least one person. I'm happy. Hell yeah, Krieg. Do you only get points while watching live or any YouTube videos? No, only live. I can't do that type of coding, unfortunately. I probably would be able to with ChatGPT or something, but YouTube doesn't allow it. Privacy rules. You have to type something once every 10 minutes, Dunster. If you type something once every 10 minutes on YouTube, basically, if you type once every 10 minutes, StreamerBot, which is the program I use to automate stuff for the stream, can detect you in the chat. And then after 10 minutes, YouTube basically protects your privacy and makes it look like you're not there anymore. And so then if it can't see you're there, it can't give you the points. I hate it. I actually avoid videos that have the clickbaiting trends. Yeah. But this is the problem, right? Like it's insanely potent, triggering that part of the brain. The monkey, the curious monkey part of the brain. And so that's why it's frustrating, because this is how the algorithm works. If you accept that it's extremely powerful, then you know for a fact the majority of human beings are going to click on it. They're going to watch that video. And then YouTube uses the videos that are clicked on most as basically the primary fuel to send to the next people. So it's a cycle of, on the one hand, like people like Craig and I, we really don't like it. On the other hand, we have to at least partially participate, or the videos we make will simply disappear. Right? And so that's why it's so frustrating and annoying to me. So that's why I don't think I've actually ever made something like proper like clickbait. I think everything I've ever written that was close to clickbait was just, I guess, truthful clickbait, right? So I'm pretty sure I delivered the message that you thought you were going to get. But so it's hard though. It's hard. Obviously, I can't say that confidently because it's per person and it's per interpretation. But that's the hard part, if you ask me, finding that balance. Went from min-maxing power gamer to a more relaxed, hey, it's nice to take it easy. Now I feel like Max Love Adventurer retired to be shopkeeper. That's fair. It's good, honestly. I think most people reach this point in their life where, most gamers, sorry, reach this point in their life where they're like, well, maybe it's good if I just have fun and chill. Exactly. Use the powers for good, not evil. Hey, what's up, Hank? How you doing, bud? Yes, you did. You did arrive towards the end of the stream. 5 minutes left, but I don't mind. I don't mind. How was your shift, bud? How was your shift? I think you work Saturdays, right? You gotta go to bed again in a sec, probably then. No worries, man. No worries. Don't hate the player, hate the game. There you go. That's an ancient quote. But it is what it is. And to be fair, like I will admit this. Me and Craig do have to admit this. Both Craig and I have real life jobs where we have a professional career. And so we don't rely on YouTube to get by in real life. And I completely understand when someone's reliant on their videos being successful in order to pay their bills, to have food on the table, a roof above their head. I can see that easily influencing your integrity and just saying, you know what, full clickbait, full whatever it takes to get people to watch my videos, I will do. Right? And the problem is just that I think it's such a toxic thing for them. So not even for the people watching their videos, but for the people making it. In the long run, I think it decimates who you are as a person. And so Craig and I are definitely blessed that we don't have the deadline, or the financial deadline, I should say, of people need to watch the videos or we're screwed, right? And so we can make the videos we want to make to the best of our ability, not just short term, but also long term. So there's a lot to be said there. It's never that simple. Joke's on you, I'm gonna hit both because I'm supposed to. Okay, all right, Canada, calm down. My shift went great and I ain't working this Saturday, luckily. Otherwise, I would have gone to bed much sooner. Oh, that's fair, man. Oh, you're still on Death Stranding? That's fair. Very nice. On the beach. That is very fair. Very, very fair. I haven't heard too many people about Death Stranding too. It's new though, right? I do it every chance I can, Rental. Every chance I get. I call Sakura that as well. He's Canadian as well. It's only because I have a lot of love for Canadians. I tell this story often, but in 2018, my girlfriend and I went. It's the nicest. You guys are the nicest people on the planet. I'll be honest. There's a lot of really, really friendly, nice people on the planet in multiple countries, different cultures. But the Canadians nail the concept of being nice. Like absolutely to a wall. It's crazy. What time is it? Can I tell this story? I can tell the story shortly. My girlfriend and I got stuck in traffic once in Canada. We were stuck in traffic for like, what was it? Oh no, sorry, let me tell you it right. So there was an accident on the road, and apparently in Canada there's literally one road from A to B. So if the road's cut off, there's just like a giant traffic jam because there's one road from A to B. And so there was an accident. We'd been driving for 7.5 hours. And we were almost there, half an hour from our destination. It was an 8-hour drive. There's an accident on the road and we can't move. And we're like, oh God, all right. But we're from the Netherlands. So we assumed, okay, maybe the traffic jam will last half an hour to an hour. If it lasts hour and a half, 2 hours, that's a long traffic jam here. Like usually within 10 to 20 minutes, stuff's moving. So we're like, okay, all right, fine. So we're tired. 7.5 hours on the road. Come to find out, people are like turning off their cars, and it's cold, mind you. It's like -15, -20 degrees Celsius. People are turning off their cars, and we're like, we're like, what's happening? And then at some point, someone knocks on our window, and they're like, hello there. And we're like, hello, hi. And then they're like, are you guys all right? And so we were like, yeah, we're fine. And they're like, oh, you're not from here. And I was like, uh-oh. So I was like, well, no. And it's like, oh. And then they basically asked if we were well taken care of, if we brought enough stuff. And we were like, yeah, we think so. And it's like, okay, great. And then we noticed the same guy was like going down the line of cars, standing still. And then I looked at my girlfriend and I was like, why is he... And then we started realizing, wait, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be here for a while, right? And so well, about hour and a half, 2 hours passed, and we're like exhausted. And so I asked the same guy, because he was in the car behind us, how long he expects to be here. And I look inside his car, and the seats are like reclined, and his wife and his kids are like sleeping, and we're like, oh god. Oh god. And so long story short, we were there for 13 hours. But while we were there, it's absolutely magical. You Canadians, like, they're like walking around. There's like people, there was like trucks, like you know, going to grocery stores to refill them. They like opened up the truck doors, and they started handing out drinks to everyone. There was a school bus as well sitting there, and all the kids were like getting drinks and snacks from everyone. Like it was almost like a planned, like a giant town barbecue or something. It was really weird. Like, it was really weird, but super kind and friendly and heartwarming. So props to you, Canada. Props to you. Crazy. Yeah, rental's definitely mean in Canada, but everyone's mean in comparison to Canada. Probably not enough people on Death Stranding 2. Oh, it came out yesterday. Wow, okay. Oh, so there will probably be people playing it. I probably need to get on that at some point, where I play a game on release, just because that's when the hype's are on there. But we'll see. I'm not too fussed about that type of streamer mentality yet, but I probably will have to be at some point. Let me slowly transition, guys, to the clickbait streamer you guys want me to become. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't want to. If that's what it takes, I'll be honest with you guys, I will quit content creation if that's actually what it takes. But for now, it seems okay. Trying very hard to be mean, but the Canadian debuff is cursing my insults to the point people laugh at them thinking I'm joking. That is fair. See? Canadian genetics are amazing. Phacil become clickbait is right. That's right. Alright, I will skip the raid today as well. I want to go to bed quick. I have a lot of chores to do tomorrow. Need to work on my daughter's bedroom. Trying to like build her like an IKEA life hack loft bed, so going to bed quick. Let me finish reading chat and then I bounce. Finished up a thumbnail for your next stream. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, quick. I'll send you a good picture next time. No worries. Rental's insults are just too nice to be insults. Exactly. Canada. See? We got you, Rental. Don't worry. We got you. Perfect timing too. Alright guys, I had a good time. Again, if you want to hang out on Dune, you are more than welcome to. I would love to have your company. Again, I think it's a fantastic game teamwork wise. And differently than Helldivers 2, there's no queue you have to join. You can just join. And so there's a lot to be had there. So if you enjoy anything survival gamey, RPG, what else is in there? PvP at some point. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I don't know. Look up Dune Awakening. I'm sure you'll find something you could relate to. And if you can, the Orion server, and then it asks you what Sietch you want to be on, and you choose Umbu, UMBU. It's posted in the announcement channels in the Discord as well. Scan the QR code if you want to join the Phacil Gaming Discord. Alright guys, thank you so much. You're welcome, of course, for the stream, and thank you for hanging out, of course, as well. Got a lot done in Minecraft for once. Been too long. Nice, congrats, dude. Productive days are always good. Glad you got to chill out. No worries, Rental. Don't FOMO yourself like this. There will always be next time. And if not, remember, you guys can always send me messages on Discord and stuff. No worries. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you tomorrow. And if not, have a good weekend and also a good week, of course. And I will see you Thursday. And if not, see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Catch you on the next one.